Good morning, dear students. Now, in this video, we have discussed about the some disorders or sex-linked inheritance. That is the first disorder we have discussed. That is hemophilia. The word hemophilia is related to the blood. That means it is a one type of blood disorder which will be viewed in case of humans. Okay, let's we start. What is hemophilia? Okay, so the hemophilia disease is come from the one word that is hem. Hem means it is the hemoglobin that is related to our blood. In our previous classes or in the first year classes, we have discussed the hemoglobin is present in our blood and it will be helpful for to clotting factors. So this is the hemophilia. It is otherwise known as bleeder's disease. It is otherwise known as bleeder's disease. Why it is called bleeder's disease? Because bleeder, bleeders, that means bleeding, bleeding of blood. Okay, bleeding कौन होची? Bleeding of blood takes place if the small minute clot takes place. Okay, तो कौन कहला? If in a body, in the human body, if small minute cut will be takes place, then the excess bleeding will be takes place and which leads to death. जहाँ फल कौन होबार चांसेस मध्य अछि which leads to death, मरी जीवार मध्य माने चांस मध्य अछि. तो कौन कहला? The hemophilia is otherwise known as bleeder's disease because it will be cause the bleeding. Generally the bleeding time is Generally, the bleeding time is 2 to 3 minutes. After 2 to 3 minutes, it will be clot factors. Clot factors can clot the blood. Okay, कौन कहला? आमरो पाखा in approximately 2 to 3 minutes. In the 2 to 3 minutes, the clotting factor will be developed and the blood clotting will be take place if there will be a small cut in our body. But if the person will be suffering from this type of disease or disorder, then it is the bleeding will not stop down for a long time period, so that the excess bleeding takes place, so it leads to death. And the hemophilia is otherwise known as royal disease. It is otherwise known as royal disease because you have no a one queen is there from the England, that is the Queen Victoria. That means due to they have the queen and it belongs to the royal family, so that it is otherwise known as royal disease also. Okay, so in case of royal disease, it is called because the Queen Victoria was suffering from this type of disease, or they are the carrier. That means the next generation will be the sufferer. So according this disease will be started, so that this is called royal disease. And this type of disorder was introduced in the year of 1803. ये जो हेमियोफिलिया जो डिजीज को हमें केबे इन्वेंट कराइतला इन द ईयर ऑफ 1803 बाय द साइंटिस्ट जॉन कोटो. who is the scientist John Cotto was introduced the what is hemophilia. So it is a one type of sex linked recessive disorder. एटा कोन एटा गोटे हला हमर sex linked recessive disorder. By this disorder the excess bleeding will be take place, the clotting factors, if the clotting factor. Okay, तो एठी गुड वर्ड आसला हमर कोन clotting factor. There are in the previous year or in the 11th class we have discussed the clotting factors. There are 13 number of factors are there. There are 13 number of factors are there, like factor 1, factor 2, like dotted line, that is the factor 13. Okay, if any one of the factor listen carefully. If any one of the factor is absent or it will be not properly functioning, then this type of disorder will be happen in case of human. Okay, so this is the clotting factor, and these factors are related to the proteins, different type of proteins. Okay, এইটা কার উপরে ডিপেন্ড করছি, different type of proteins. If any one protein, যে কোনো যদি if any one protein will be absent in case of factors, then this type of disease occurs in the human body. Okay, next we can go, I can write that if only single protein will be absent, it leads to the disorder like hemophilia. Disorder like hemophilia কোন কইলা, যদি if a single proteins, যে কোন একটা সিঙ্গেল প্রোটিন যদি আমার ফ্যাক্টরে যদি অ্যাবসেন্ট হলা, এই যে আমার 13 নম্বর অফ ফ্যাক্টরস আছে, তাহলে এই প্রকার ডিজিজটা আমাদের দেহে দেখা যায়। ওকে, দিস ইজ অল অ্যাবাউট ইওর ইন্ট্রোডাকশন। নেক্সট we have discussed about the types of hemophilia. Types of hemophilia. So kon kala, there are generally two type of hemophilia is there, that is the hemophilia A and hemophilia B. Generally, what are the types of hemophilia? Hemophilia is two types, that is hemophilia A and hemophilia B. The hemophilia A and the hemophilia B, the symptoms are same or equal, but it will be happen due to the absence of two different factors. Okay, so what is hemophilia A? If the factor 8, if the factor 8 is absent, যদি আমার factor 8 absent আছে, then it leads to the hemophilia A. And if the factor 9 is absent, then it leads to hemophilia B. Okay, so sir, what is hemophilia A? What is the factor 8 and what is the factor 9? Okay, we can discuss about the what are the different type of factors. Okay, so kon kala pile, hemophilia is two types, that is hemophilia A and hemophilia B. If the factor 8 is absent, then it causes the hemophilia A. If the factor 9 is absent, then it leads to the hemophilia B. Okay, the what is the factor 8? It is nothing but it is otherwise called as AHF. What is AHF? Anti-hemophilic factor. So what is AHF? Anti-hemophilic factor. Anti-hemophilic factor, that is AHF. If the AHF, that is the anti-hemophilic factor, is absent in our blood, then it leads to the hemophilia A, or the anti-hemophilia factor, or there is another one is there, that is plasma thromboplastin. Okay, if देखो कौन गला, if in our blood if the AHF, that is anti-hemophilic factor or plasma thromboplastin is absent in our blood, then it leads to the hemophilic A. And if the factor 9, which is otherwise known as Christmas factor, these all the factors are discussed in the blood clotting. So if the Christmas factor is absent, then it leads to the hemophilic B, or it is otherwise also known as Christmas fever. Okay, so this is the two types of hemophilia. I can already told that it is a sex-linked recessive disorder. It is a sex-linked so it is a sex-linked recessive disorder. What is the meaning of this? That means it will be helpful as denoted as small h. Okay, so that the factor is small h. The small h factor is attached to the chromosome and goes into the next generation. Then the male or the female are suffering from this type of disorder. So it is a sex-linked recessive disorder. If as it is a recessive gene sex-linked disorder, then the factor is H and the female are homogametic in nature, then the chance of suffering is less, but they are carrier. But due to male are heterogametic, in nature, the chance of suffering is more. देखो पिले व्हाट इज द स्टेटमेंट, इज अ स्टेटमेंट हमर कोन कहला, इट इज अ सेक्स लिंक्ड रिसेसिव डिसऑर्डर एंड द फैक्टर इज H is attached to the chromosome due to the female are homogametic in nature. So what is the female are homogametic? That means I can erase it. Okay, कोन कहला due to the female are कोन कहछि देखो, the female are homogametic in nature, due to the female are homogametic, that means they carry XX chromosome. Also देखो कोन कहला, that means the female are carrying XX chromosome. If any one of the chromosome will be takes place that disease, जे कोनोसी जदी वन एडे कोन को म देखो लिखि दोची तार डायग्रामेटिक रिप्रेजेंटेशन, if XX it is normal female, and if any one of the chromosome can carry the factor H, that is hemophilic factor H, and another one is the factor it does not carry, then the female will not be sufferer, they will be the carrier of this type of disease, and the next generation will be suffering, or their sons and daughters will be suffering from this type of disorder. Let's think about XHX, that means the carrier female, कैरियर माने ये हला बाहक आ देहरे कोन अछि से जो डिजीज रो फैक्टर टा रही अछि बट द फीमेल इज नॉट सफरिंग सी जो फीमेल टा डिसऑर्डर रे सफरिंग होनी बाय डिजीज रे सफरिंग होनी बट इन द ब्लड ता देहर जो ब्लड रे हमर कोन अछि जो हेमियोफिलिक फैक्टर टा रही अछि दैट मींस इट इज कॉल्ड द कैरियर फीमेल इफ factor hemophilic factor then the female will be sufferer or hemophilic. Then it is called hemophilic female. So बुझी पालो पिले देखो तीनटा condition if they will be normal that means that दूर chromosome does not carry any factors hemophilic factors then it is the normal female. If a one chromosome will carry that hemophilic factor H then she will be the carrier female. If both the chromosome can carry then the female will be the hemophilic female. But in case of male, the male are heterogamic. The male are heterogamic in nature, so they carry the XY. If there will be a XY chromosome is there, then it is called normal male. ताको हमें कौन कहबा normal male बोली कहबा. If the X chromosome carry, if only one X chromosome carry, then it is called hemophilic man. Hemophilic male. तो देखो जेहेतु हमर कौन कहला ड्यू टू the male are heterogamic, so that if only one X chromosome, if the only one X chromosome can carry the factor H, that is the hemophilic factor or the breeder's disease factor, then the male will be suffering from this disease. That means if there will be a small minute cut is there, then the excess bleeding will be takes place. Now we can describe about the different diagrammatical representation of the hemophilic disorder. Okay, तो एठी कोन कहउछे एबे देखियो हमें okay, now we can start the diagrammatic representation of hemophilia. If before start the diagrammatic representation of hemophilia, I can also write what are the different type of possibility in case of male. That is, if the male carry the normal X and Y chromosome, it is the normal male. If only one X chromosome will be carry the H factor or hemophilic factor, then it is called sufferer. That means the male will be sufferer male. And in case of female, due to their homogamic in nature, that means if they can carry the XX chromosome, then there will be a normal female is there. If they will be have the only one factor or one chromosome will be attached to the only single factor, then they are the carrier माने कौन कहला तांको देहरे अछि बट दे आर नॉट सफरिंग से माने से रोग द्वारा पीड़ित नुहंती. ओके, तो एटा हला हमर कैरियर फीमेल. And if both the chromosome carry that factor, then it is the sufferer. Then she called the sufferer female. Then now we can do some cases. In case of one, if this is all the possibility. Now we can do the case one, that is if the carrier female carrier female if a carrier female marries to a normal male कौन कहला if a carrier female कौन कहिछि गोटे carrier female if in a carrier female is married to a normal male that means the carrier female having the XX chromosome and the normal male have the XY chromosome. So what is their possibility in this body there will be two gametes are formed that is XH and X gametes होना नहीं इटू कौन आसला हमर इन द कैरियर फीमेल बॉडी एक्स हैज गोटे आसला क्रोमोसोम एंड अनदर वन इज द एक्स क्रोमोसोम एंड इन केस ऑफ नॉर्मल मेल दैट इज द एक्स एंड वाई gametes will be formed. Okay, so in this case I can write it तो देखो पहले कौन कहला इन दिस केस we can carry one carrier female and a normal male. That means the normal male is taking X and Y chromosome, okay, and the carrier female carrying XH and X chromosome. Then what is their possibility? तो एठी समानकर possibility कौन रहउछि देखो पहले so what is their possibility? X H X. X H X means the carrier female. It is formation ala gote carrier female gote formation ala and in the next it is formation of sufferer male. बुझी पारला तो कौन होची जदी कैरियर वुमेन संगरे इफ ए कैरियर वुमेन और फीमेल is married to the normal male then their son the son will be the sufferer but the daughter will be the carrier. In the next possibility the another daughter is the normal daughter and the next son is also a normal son. So in the case one we can conclude that एठु हमें conclude खले कौन हेले in a carrier female if a carrier female is married to a normal male then the carrier female carrying 50% of hemiophilic chromosome hemiophilic gamete and 50% of normal gamete and the normal male can carry the 50% of normal X gamete and the normal Y gamete. If they will be married to each other then what is their possibility? The possibility is what we can get that is one carrier female, one carrier daughter, next one hemiophilic son, one normal daughter and one normal son. तो एई जो हमें चारिटा एठी हमें पॉसिबिलिटी हमें पाई पारले तो एठी हमें देखिले कोन इफ द फीमेल और द मदर विल बी द कैरियर देन देयर son will be obviously the suffering of the hemiophilic disease. Okay, this is the case one. In the next case okay we can take the another case or what are the possibility that is the case number 2. In the case number 2 we can take the normal woman when a normal woman marries to a sufferer or hemiophilic male then what are the possibility? So if the normal woman, that means they carry the XX chromosome, and the hemophilic male carry the XHY chromosome. That means two gametes are formed in this case, that is X and X. Two gametes are formed, and in case of this there will be XH and Y gamete will be formed. So what is the possibility? देखो, what is the possibility? We can carry the female here by male upper, then the male is XH and Y, because the male is the hemophilic male and the female is the normal female, that means XX. Then what is the possibility? The daughter will be the carrier daughter, and in this next normal son. Next को also carrier daughter and normal son. Okay, so what we can get? We can get the 50% daughters are carrier and the 50% sons are normal. What we can get? 50% daughter, that is 2, are carrier. That means they can carry the hemophilic disorder, but they are not suffering, and the 50% normal son. So, conclude in this case too, we can conclude that if the father will be suffering, then no sons will be suffering. But गोटे माने आमे जस्ट थिंक करूथले सो जानिबा पूर्वरु जे बापांकर कैरेक्टर ता पुओ को जाय बोली जनरली कहंती, बट द कांसेप्ट इज रॉन्ग. तो इट प्रूफ हला ना रॉन्ग हला. तो कोन हला? हेमियोफिलिक फादर इज सफरिंग फ्रॉम द हेमियोफिलिक डिजीज, बट द टू सन्स आर नॉट suffering. But if the mother will be suffering, then there will be a possibility of suffering of the sons. So this is the case 2. In this we can draw the third case. Okay, okay, now we take the case number 3. So in this case we can carry the carrier woman with the hemophilic male. तो ए केस रे हम कोन कले देखो बढ़िया जिंस नै आइछि. कोन कराइछि? गोटे कैरियर वुमेन and they marry with a hemophilic male. If a carrier woman will marry with a hemophilic man, what are the possibility? The carrier woman, that means the one chromosome will carry the hemophilic disorder, and the hemophilic male also carry one chromosome. That is the what are the possibility, or what are the two gametes are formed? That is XH and X of the female gametes, and from the male, that is the XH and Y. So what is the possibility? We can take the male here and the female here. So sufferer male and the carrier female. Then the daughter is the totally suffering. That means the two chromosomes are carry the hemophilic disorder. That means hemophilic daughter, and also hemophilic son. Next in the also case carrier daughter, and next one is the normal son. Normal son. So what we get from the case 3? We hemophilic man. What are the possibility? We can get one hemophilic daughter, one hemophilic son, one carrier daughter, and one normal son. You can also derive the percentage also. तो इटा चारिटा को आमे जदि टोटल आमे कोन धरिबा जदि 100% धरिबा then 50% of the son and daughter are suffering from the hemophilic disorder, 25% are carrier and another 25% is normal. Okay, this is the different type of 3 cases or 3 possibility when a male and the female are suffering from the hemophilic disorder. This is the most important ones and it will become in your CHSC board exam also, and this also come what are the possibility and what are the ratio, what are the percentage in the your NEET and AIMS exams. Okay, take your pen and paper and make the note. Thank you.